Hello, and welcome back to the 2021 Colorado Disc Golf Hall of Fame Championships, presented by Discmania. My name is Nick Hanson, and alongside me I have Kyle Harrigan for Round 1 Back 9, presented by CTP Disc. This is our featured card, and we have a pretty tight battle going into the Back 9 here.
Yeah, we've got three guys knotted at the top, and then we're headed to the harder part of the course here. These guys are going to play some of the tougher holes. We've got a couple par fours out there today, and they're all looking to find their way in a good position for the final round. So this is going to be a battle.
Yeah, after 9 holes, I would say these 3 guys are already in a really good position. But Jaime and Josiah can also put themselves in a good position with this back 9 here if they, shred.
Absolutely. And we launch ourselves off with hole 11 here on the back 9, and I like this hole. It's a great hole.
I think it's my second favorite hole on the course. It's very technical. It has a very dedicated line, but it's still very technical in the sense that you have to hit your line to actually get here and get up and down for your birdie, or you can get up and down for your par sometimes.
Absolutely, and even when the trees aren't in full bloom, it's not just an easy hyzer shot that you can get up and over things. You've got to throw that line to get to the basket, and you've got options. You can go sidearm, you can go turnover. You can find yourself really a lot of great places to putt from, and Joe's going to show us a hyzer line.
Of course he is. I think it's your hyzer.
It looked like a hyzer. It looked like it's leaking a little left.
Oh, so maybe, I don't know what he tried to do there, actually.
Yeah. Roley, though, this sets up really good for his left-hand backhand. I don't know that he got it high. Oh, he did.
Whew. That's going to be up there.
Pin high.
Leaked a little right on him, but yeah, I think it's inside the circle maybe. If not, only like 35 feet.
Absolutely. Josh throwing, I believe that's one of his enigmas, if I'm not mistaken, but that's...
Going with the turnover.
Oh, yeah. He's pin high, if not longer.
I didn't see where it landed there, so good eyes.
Josiah, nice turnover line. Josiah's really good at these lines.
It's also coming out there at the end, but he'll be up there for a long jumper.
It's really hard to trust that turnover with those trees right there because you've got to push it out wide enough left before it starts turning to get you get you a putt.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of them went for that turnover, but they all kind of just like bailed out.
Yeah, Jaime's going to be the closest of the 3 turnover shots we saw there.
Joe's probably 60, but good layup.
Yep.
I mean, he was obviously running it, but
yeah. He's not thrilled about it, but this is one of those holes that aren't great differentiators. There's going to be a few 2s here and there, but Josiah off the cage.
I think he's hit the cage on every single basket so far.
He's hit metal of some sort, it seems.
If not for birdie, for par.
Yep. Josh a little long, but open. Ooh. I think that's one of the first just straight air misses we've seen from him.
Yeah, he's been on with that putter in that first round.
Jaime, great confident putt, walking away with a 2. That's awesome job, Jaime.
Like you said, confident putt. You can see him walk into the basket, a little bit of a strut there. Yep. He knows that if he turns it on from here on out, he's going to be right there in the thick of this battle.
Absolutely. Roley a little low. He had a low ceiling on top of an uphill putt.
Yeah, it looks like he almost quit a little bit early on that one.
Yeah, didn't want to put it too high. There you go, Josh. Good cleanup.
Yeah, that's a good cleanup. Left himself about 20 feet there. That's a lot.
Yeah. He feels good about those, though. He has no problem running a basket knowing that he's going to be able to clean it up regardless. So.
Yeah, got to have that if you're going to run that hard from 40 to 60.
Absolutely. And everybody else clean up the pars, easy drop-ins, and we're on.
All right, and we're on to hole 12. This is our back 9 filler hole, I would say.
Yeah. It's a little more guarded than our front 9 filler, but there's a couple ways to attack it. You just want to put yourself with a putt.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty irritating if you hit one of these trees, but it can happen. It's really just a routine hyzer for right-hand, backhand. Lefties have a hyzer as well that they can hit with a high spike hyzer.
Yep.
But then there's also an up the middle route that right or left-handed players can hit.
That's my preferred play. And Jaime's going the wider route. Looks like he caught a tree. I don't think
Caught a
it's gonna
tree,
give
but
him a
he's
skip.
still there for the 35-footer.
Yep. Joe playing more of the inside, and looks like he'll be just fine.
Yep.
Roley looking that left-hand hyzer route, playing back on the tee. It's high. Spiking. And he's got like a 20-footer tops,
Yeah.
if not closer.
That's easy. It's really about the putt on this hole.
Absolutely.
I mean, because you can pretty easily get yourself to inside 60 feet.
Should be able to. Show up. Lower playing the skip play. Ooh. I like that route.
You can play that route right now,
Yeah.
but in July you cannot play that route.
Nope. They water this course pretty excessively. So right now you're just benefiting from the dormant grass.
Yeah.
I'll see. Jaime did leave himself with that's inside the circle, it looks like.
There we go.
Great putt.
I think he's on now.
Yeah, he's starting to feel it now. It's two on the back nine to start. That's a good roll coming into this back area. There you go. Josiah getting his birdie.
That's a good putt from him. He needed that one.
Yep.
Good job, bud.
Confidence booster. I mean, everybody's right there, all kind of grouped together.
So one thing I don't like is when tournament directors try to make the easy holes harder for no reason. Like putting an island on here that doesn't really make that much sense because it's really just like an awkward shape. And it's not like the full length of like the front side of the circle. But that's just my opinion, I would say, as a tournament player. That
Oh, Roley.
if you're going to have a hole like this, you should just leave it.
Yeah, it's already kind of right there. Might as well just let the hole play as it does, huh?
Because players are going to be already annoyed when they don't get the three, just like you see there.
Yeah.
Like having a simple putting error.
Yep. And Jacob's not happy about that one. He is not happy at all. I guarantee it. This is one you've written in already as a 2 on the scorecard. But, just like your other filler hole, 4 out of 5, get the 2.
Yep.
Somebody's going to get the
Yeah,
par.
exactly. So just let them mentally break down instead of missing an island and mentally breaking down.
I agree with you. On to hole 13. This is the first par 4 on the course, and you are looking for placement off this drive. And there are about 3 different placements you can go after to then find yourself with the birdie. And it doesn't seem like any 2 people ever play the same route.
Yes, I would 100% agree with what you just said. There's a couple different landing zones that allow you to get the 3. But if you're not in those landing zones, you're not getting a 3, period.
No. You have to place yourself off the tee. This is the ideal hole to screw up your round if you're not on your landing zone.
And I don't know if it's the interstate or what it is, but I feel like this is one of those holes that gets such different wind, even though the rest of the course has a very constant wind.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I'm trying to play the same spot, but I'm 30 or 40 feet in the other direction.
Yep.
And what I feel like is the same shot I just threw.
Absolutely. Jaime on the left side landing zone. I think it's a great place to be. See where Joe goes. Joe's going the middle route.
This is the ideal route. Is anywhere within next to the... Oh my goodness.
Ooh. That's a huge skip.
He's so good.
Yeah.
That definitely deserves a CTP disc replay with the shot tracker. So, like I was saying, if you can get to that tree that he just skipped past somehow, you have a look to get 3. If you're that far up there, it's so much more open because of how low that tree hangs.
Yeah, and he's looking at a mid-range approach.
Yeah, he'll be looking at a rock or a putter even maybe.
Josh, he got no skip unlike Jaime and Joe, so he might be a little pinned with those trees in front of him. We'll see what he plays with. Josiah, is he going for the turnover, or he's going for the distance with the turn?
Getting that push, and he's by that tree, so he's going to have a look.
Yeah. Roley.
It'll be interesting to see what he does, because I would assume he's going to play to the right, up that hill. Yep.
Yeah, up that hill. Not a bad place to be for him. He's gonna be looking at an approach with a low ceiling, but it's good. Jaime put himself wide enough just to have a straight with a hyzer and look at it.
So that's the thing. You have to either flirt with that road, or you have to flirt with the low hanging trees.
Yep. Josh.
As
Caught
the
the tree.
Those low hanging trees.
Yep. He just needed a little more skip off the drive.
And he would have been in the same spot as Jaime,
Yep.
having that big hyzer then to throw, which he can throw.
Absolutely. Had to keep that low. That's about a 45-footer from over there, so makeable, but it's a tough spot. Josiah just. Oh yeah,
Lacing one up there.
He's gonna be happy with that.
So this is where if you're close enough to those trees, you're going to get able to under them easy. However, if you're behind them at all, the way the hill slopes, it's tough.
He just needs to come out. He pushed long.
Yep, he's going to be looking really good for his 4.
Yeah. Joe's got just a pure hyzer.
Easy
Somehow.
dump hyzer, it looks like.
To parked. Oh,
he's actually going to roll deep.
yeah. He's got like a 20-foot comeback now.
But, yeah, exactly.
That great putt.
That's the Josiah we know right there.
Yep.
Nice putt, buddy. 2 in a row.
That looked so good out of the hand. Yeah, I mean, he was already walking it in. He knew it was there. That was dead center. You got the glimmer off the car.
I don't even think it was halfway there, and he already changed his walk. He's like, yep, that's in, boys.
Know it. Good job, Josiah. Roley cleaning up. Looks like circle's edge. And there you go. Resets.
But that's the putting we were talking out of him that we were hoping to see on the front nine.
Absolutely. He's known for that around here.
Oh, no.
Little high, downhill putt. A 4's not losing much on the field, but he's not going to be thrilled about it. Josh looking to clean up par.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
All right. He knows he gave one to the field. He's not going to be thrilled about it.
Not going to be thrilled. Tough hole, though. I mean, if I bogey this one, it's not the end of the world. Not a hole you want to bogey, but this is an easy hole of 5, I would say.
Absolutely. Joe cleans up his birdie after probably the 2 easiest looking shots I've seen on this hole ever. Great confident putt,
Believe
Josiah.
how far that's get past that tree. Like, I've seen people get past that tree like 5-10 feet. I'm like, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And he was, what, 60?
Yeah, he was completely clear of it. He didn't even have to contend with a low ceiling. He threw a big hyzer to the basket. I've never seen that line. Unless you're going out over the road with a sidearm.
We say that a lot of times when Joe throws this. We've never seen that line, and he's 44 years old, I think.
Yes.
Absolutely ridiculous.
He's
Good job,
just
Joe.
killer.
All right, on to hole number 14. 350 feet. It's going to be a little bit uphill, moving left to right. It's going to be a tough sidearm or turnover, I would say, for the right-hand player. The lefty has the big, wide-open hyzer they can throw with the backhand, but not a ton of birdies on this one. I would think it gets birdied more than it does, honestly.
Yeah, it just seems so wide open in there, but a lot of right-hand players, Jaime's going with a sidearm, and Jaime's got a killer sidearm, and quite frankly, I think that looks perfect.
It's just hard to get pushed all the way back right on this shot.
Absolutely. Joe going with the turnover line. I'm guessing he's going with a rock on this.
Rock or a leopard, I would say.
Yeah, that looked like it carried over right just enough. Josiah's lining up something. Okay.
I mean, he lives out here, so
I've never seen that line when I stood on this tee pad. So he's going to be in front of it all. That should be an easy pitch up. Get your par, walk away.
yeah, that's new though. That's interesting.
Didn't even see that line.
I don't think many would.
Nope. Nope, not at all.
Hey, creative though. That's good. That's what we need in disc golf.
Absolutely. Roley with big hyzer. He's just looking for it to carry.
That should carry all the way back to the basket, I would think.
Josh is going to go with a turnover. I'm guessing an origin. Something like that. Maybe an MB3.
Big, tall.
He put it there.
Looked like good release. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
Looks like it was off to the right.
Yeah,
maybe
may have cut a tree and just dropped down. And Josiah got in front of a lot of it. Oh,
my goodness. I thought that was in for a second.
That had to be close to 100 feet. Just such through. Joe went long. And
that spin putt once again.
Yep. And we left him with a very easy cleanup. Jaime with a putt.
Well, you're saying that thing was about perfect.
Sit down.
That's all right.
There it is. All right, Roley looking at inside the circle. Good. It's in. Don't have to talk about it.
It's in.
Yep.
It's over with. Next hole.
Yeah.
We got a birdie in the last one.
There you go. And Josh, the closest of the bunch, with that turnover. So nice work there, Josh. Let's see if you can clean it up now.
Curious what that was. You think
For
the
Josh,
origin?
I think it was an origin. I know Josh well enough that I think he throws the origin quite a bit. And
That's a huge shot with that disc.
All right, he's, you know, man, it's just tough to see that after he's been such a confident-looking putter on the front nine, but he's got time to clean it up.
It's almost like we got a different person on the putting green on his back nine.
Absolutely.
Sometimes when you go toe-to-toe with Joe and you look at the scorecard after 9 holes and you're like, wait, we're tied?
Yeah. I've never once been able to say that, so that's really cool to know that people say that.
And then you just proceed to crumble like I do often.
Yeah. Joe is man. He just commits to every putt. It doesn't matter how far it is.
He putts so hard.
Yep.
I mean, and sometimes it negatively affects him because he does get those pull straight back spit outs, but for the most part, he's always jamming it right in there.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, on hole 15 here, 360 feet. This hole is going to give you multiple aspects. I wish that they would do a dome window on this hole because the hyzers that are available are so easy for a player that has that large hyzer, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, that really make it just easy to get to the basket, whereas this tunnel shot that you're going to see here off the tee, well, maybe not.
Not with Roley. Roley's going to go big sidearm. It's open for him there. I mean, there's not a big lefty play, and it's tough to get through the tunnel with this lefty shot, but that should be right on up there.
Yeah, so that last look there, you could see just straight through there, you have this nice little tunnel shot that goes to the basket that I think is the ideal line. But
that's my preferred play. I may win big hyzer as well.
Way easier line for people that can go big on the right side.
Yeah, it's more room for error because you can hit up an early tree, and it looks like Joe's lining up for that hyzer too.
I think all 5 of these players will throw that right line.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's right there. These guys have all got the arm to do it. Joe just has to carry. Oh, somebody's calling for it to go in. I got close.
Yes.
Josiah. I don't know.
Oh,
he's going up the gut.
Throwing it up the middle.
Leaked a little left.
I don't even care that it leaked up left.
I'm just glad to see somebody do it. Josh, deliver it. There you go.
Hyzer as well.
Yep.
Didn't look like he got all of that, so I'm curious to see where it lands.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be a little short. Oh, Roley, I thought got closer than that, but that's okay.
I think he clipped the top of that tree that you're trying to get around.
50-footer
Oh,
in.
man.
Woo. Great putt, Roley.
Running it down. Nice work.
Yeah. And looks like we're going to have ourselves a CTP disc instant replay. Roley just committed to that putt in the basket.
Never it out.
Nope.
I think he thought it was maybe going to go out left, but, man, that looked really good.
Yeah. He had to run by somebody's disc.
Somebody's parked with the yellow disc again. I wonder who it is.
Yeah. I'll give you 4 guesses. Josiah, another uphill. That's okay. He left himself 15 feet. Jaime landed pretty close.
Makeable putt. Oh, shoot.
That's okay.
Oh, so Josh definitely got all of
Oh,
those.
yeah. I thought he was going to be way shorter. Nope. There it is.
There we go. Back on track.
Nice job, Josh. That's a good birdie to have. Especially when you have the hyzer power. You really want the birdie on the hole.
Yeah. For somebody that throws as far and hard as he does, this is almost a gimme birdie with the type of hyzer you're throwing. It's like almost like throwing a long dart.
Absolutely. A whole bunch of par cleanups. Oh, look. Wait for Joe.
Drop in city.
Yeah. This is actually for a birdie. I know it's been a little while. Ooh. Well, we didn't see all the action on that, but Joe's face and expression said it all to the side.
Said it all. He did not like the way that looked.
That was not his favorite putt, but it's in.
All right, here we are on to hole 16. Another par 4, 755 feet. We're flying the ideal route here, which is going to be for the right-hand player, a straight to then turning shot to just get out to the middle next to this tree to really give yourself a nice wide open look at the basket for your birdie opportunity. But there is also a wide hyzer that people can throw. People throw rollers, multiple shots you can get, but really you just want to try and get anywhere from here on, and then you're really going to have, a look to get your 3.
Yeah, the best place not to be is actually up the gut with a tree in your way. If you throw to the fence,
open.
yeah. If you throw to the fence, you're wide open. You throw to the right, you're wide open. Just don't land behind a tree up the gut, and you're actually fine. And it's not hard to push out there. It's just a good 450 feet before you're out of those trees with the approach to the basket, and then at that point, it's you and the wind.
Yep. Pick your poison. Looks like he's just throwing a nice hyzer that's going to flip up and get out to that open we talked about.
Yeah, I think he's going to be fine. Joe's going to be looking probably something similar, maybe a little more turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, a little straighter than I would imagine, but he's going to be out there by that tree.
Yeah,
and
he probably is right in front of that pine, and he's going to have a wide open hyzer to the basket.
And I think it's like 380 range from that tree, I think?
Yep, give or take.
So maybe 400, but...
Oh. I saw Josh on the right.
So that was a nice car.
That was a great
for sale,
Buick.
But,
Yeah.
you know.
Jaime taking a route that you don't see a ton because you really have trouble pushing the distance out of that, but he's going to have a hyzer towards the basket. It's just going to be more of a crush than I think most people want at that second throw.
So I have actually started throwing that wide outside hyzer.
Okay.
Just to throw as hard and as high as I can.
Yep.
And just not have to worry about anything.
I mean, that's a good way to take the trees completely out of it.
And then,
Oh, Josh did fade left. That was that Buick again.
I think he's short, too.
Yeah. He must have caught a tree. And
Oh, man, he's
Ooh.
way back there. Well,
oh,
doesn't look like he's going for the green because it looks like there's people still up there. So he was just really playing. He's playing for his four from back there.
yeah. And where he's at should be an easy putter, maybe even a mid-range approach
And,
just to
it's
put it there.
basically what you said. He was in the middle of the fairway behind a tree.
Yep.
Doesn't have a look for his three.
Nope. And the roots can really provide some tough footing over there. And you're just not as confident in that plant. Josiah, ooh, maybe a little short, but I think he's going to be really happy with that.
Yeah, it looked like it was tracking.
Yep. Oh, Roley doesn't like how low it was.
Dang, yeah, it's gonna be if it's short of that tree, he's like 90 short.
Yep.
See, and yeah, exactly where Jaime is. I like being there because then you just have this wide open hyzer.
Yeah, and Jaime's got a lot of power on it. Looks like it just didn't fade too much for him. Josh, good play. Sit.
Just short, but
Yeah.
yeah, just a jumper layup. And as you can see, we got Jacob here from a knee. He's probably straight in line with that tree in the basket.
That's a tough spot to want to be on your third throw, but virtual drop in, that'll be good. Walk with par. Jaime with the putt. Boom. Man, we're really seeing Jaime turn on the putting on this back nine.
Yeah. We've seen some flip-flop and putting on this back nine
Yeah.
compared to the front nine.
Absolutely.
Players that were missing on the front are making on the back, so.
Jaime with really only one miss I can think of off my head. There you go, Joe.
Joe with the 25-footer for birdie. He's putting the pressure on, and he's not looking back, per usual.
Yeah, he excels in this kind of game, and that game being disc golf, so it's good to see.
Yeah, he's really good.
Nice cleanup by Josh, just taking your medicine, walk away with that par.
I hope one of these days he starts playing his age. But I think we got like 5 more years of him.
At least. Roley cleaning up. He's not thrilled with it, but a 4 is close to average on this hole. This is not an easy 3.
4 is not bad.
Yeah.
4 is not bad in this course, except for about 3 different holes.
Absolutely.
All right, on to hole 17. This is one of my favorite holes on the course, I would say. Very tough to get the 2 in the long position. It is a par 3 at 480 feet, and it's going to be across this little drainage canal. And you're going to throw either to this spot and then just have a layup, or you're going to try and go for it, I would say.
Pretty much. The big fear is putting that road into play. I've seen a lot of shots that turn over and go into the highway, but if you know that your disc is going to fade out at the end, you can really get yourself up there, give yourself a look for that 2. But walking away with 3 is no problem, and I guarantee Joe's getting aggressive.
Flat to turnover, but they look like he threw it that hard.
No. Oh, he's close to 18's tee. I guess he...
Oh, yeah, we saw some action out of the group there.
Yeah, they were jumping.
So
Jaime's going to go big.
it's not his ideal position, I would say.
Didn't play it over the road nearly as much as he needed to for that shot, and probably got caught up a little early in a tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll just be having a layup there.
Yep. Oh, come out though.
Josiah watching them
Yes.
puts more on it, it looks like. See if we can get a skip off this grass. And
Yeah, he's near that tree, which is
Hopefully got
pretty
down
close
there.
to the yeah.
Be inside, 50.
Probably the hardest hole for Jacob to try to attack on this course, and he gave himself a putt.
Probably threw the best shot so far.
Absolutely. He was committed to that line. None of them really put the road into play, and that's fine.
Oh, there's a great shot, though.
Fantastic.
There's that power we were talking about, but he's still probably 30 short, I would say. So he's going to give himself a chance, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Jaime just laying up. Roley's a little shorter than I thought he was, but...
He still threw it like 425, 440.
You'll be able to clean that up. He gave it a putt. He gave it a bid. Still haven't seen Joe, so I guess Joe got a little closer. We thought, oh! No!
What?
Josiah, oh.
That straight up crawled out of there so slow. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
And here we have our first CTP splash out of the round.
Oh. I can't even understand what happened there. It was so slow moving when it came out the back.
Wow, it literally just crawled out the backside. That's terrible. And Joe, just doing his thing.
Yep.
Hurry.
Here we go with Josh at least. He got himself a circle edge putt, uphill, into the basket.
Oh, Josiah, you got so robbed, buddy.
That one hurts to have to talk about.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Jaime looking to clean up par. And he does. I think even Joe knows, just like, yeah, that was undeserved. That was such a solid bid. Yeah, there you go, Josiah. Just put it in the basket, walk on.
He's having a hard time putting it in the basket today.
Yep.
And, some of these breaks are just not even fair.
Yeah.
That he's getting around the basket. All right, folks, hole 18 here. This is not our last hole of the round as we started on hole 2, but we are here at hole 18. 445 feet. I feel like this plays way longer than this, though.
It plays way longer, and but there's nothing in the way is the good news. You just have to throw really hard.
Yes, really hard. I'm always like, oh, it's 440, not that bad, but I'm always short.
Yeah. It seems easier said than done, but this hole also always seems to have a wind. Oh. All right, well, hole 18's drives. They all through. It's all good. They got up to the green somehow, some way.
They're somewhere. We're
there we
catch
go.
up with them there.
Roley's throwing his second from about 45 feet. No, that's probably closer than 45. It was a good bid.
Yep, so a little short.
If Roley was the shortest, these almost been great drives.
Great drives. Would have loved to see him. Oh, he's probably losing confidence without these putts falling like they should.
Just nothing.
And I don't blame him because I would too.
Yep. You can see there's a little bit of wind. You can see it on the little red marker right there. Joe. Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. 8 down he goes. Or to 9 down.
To 9 down.
Which he's putting together a quality round here.
He sure is. And his
still has
drives.
one.
Yeah.
And one's a gimme.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about it.
10 down is stellar.
It sure is. Jaime still hasn't putted yet. Neither is Josh. But Josiah cleans up his 3. And Jaime throwing his second from 20 feet. Phenomenal drive.
What a drive is right.
There it is. Jaime, man, he really cleaned up this back 9
He's
so
5
far.
down on the back 9.
Yes.
He's
After an even
putting
front.
it on.
Yeah. Josh is basically parked.
He could almost dunk it if he was a little taller.
Wow. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll help you there, Josh. It's okay. Nice job. What a drive.
What a drive, he is right. All right, so on to hole 1. This is our last hole of the round 1. It is in the short position, or is it in the long position?
It's in the short position today, over at 260 feet. So you got a couple different lines to it. We're flying the sidearm lefty route, which is probably one of the more popular routes on the hole. But without the trees being grown in, the right-hand hyzer with a mid-range or even an overstable fairway is entirely available to you.
It is. Yeah. Nice little skip shot even.
Yep.
A lot of options on this hole.
Absolutely. So Josh, he looks like he's lining up the gut, which is an okay play.
Yeah.
Just a little low ceiling. You just want to get yourself skipped up there and give yourself a putt. And That looks good. Maybe a little long on the bounce.
Once we saw, but either way, he'll be in the circle, I bet.
Yeah. Joe looks like he probably has a rock in his hand. Yep.
One skip. Inside the circle, I would guess.
Yeah. These guys are all taking a route that is really available at this time of year.
Get under it.
That
got kicked back to the basket.
Yeah, that looked like a tactic, so it had that overspillity at the end after a hit, and everything was fine. Josiah, he looks like he's lining up for the same shot everybody else is. Get it?
Ooh. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, that's up there. And Jacob, I know, is going to show us the lefty route that I talked about earlier that I said was available. And maybe a little inside. All right, well.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, he's not
we'll
first
see in
up.
a second,
So.
Though.
Get it. Get it. Oh. There he is. Yes. Circle's edge.
Wow, he came up short with that hyzer?
He probably caught a branch.
Oh, yeah.
He did look a little inside, and that wasn't as confident as putts he was wanting.
No.
Josiah. Oh, actually, Josiah didn't go long. He was pinned high just to the left. That's a great spot. Looks like we see.
Good work, bud.
Yeah, both Joe and.
He fought hard on that back nine, too.
He really did.
He started at, what, 4 over?
Yeah, and he came out at -1, so he got to where he wants to be. He's got some work to do in the second round, but...
Get back under par is always good.
Absolutely. There you go. Jaime cleaning up. We got Joe and Josh within arm's reach, it seems, of the basket.
8 feet.
Yeah.
There it is.
And that takes Joe to 10?
10 down, first round.
Well... I definitely lost the bet on what I thought the hot score would be during this tournament, as I normally do whenever Joe's involved. That's why I don't tell him what the hot score will be in my mind, and he always beats it. So
it's a great start to the tournament.
It sure is. That's a lot of confidence going into the second round. He's playing it well. Joshua, though, the real surprise here, 2 strokes back of Joe, really able to keep pace. That's awesome.
That was a great score there. And as we can see at the bottom of our scorecard, Jaime and Josiah both with a 5 and 4 under par. That is some great golf for the back nine for how they both started.
Absolutely.
Kyle, I want to thank you for joining us today. Here's a look at our current leaderboard. But
familiar name
first
up
and foremost, let's remind everybody why we're here.
Yep, we're here for the 2021 Colorado Disc Golf Hall of Fame Championships. We're here to honor Bill Wright, John Bird, and Johnny Roberts for all the work they've done for Colorado, and thank you all for joining us.
And we'll see you on the second round. So, once again, thanks for joining us, and happy hucking.